Bonsoir sur tous et bonne arrivée dans Univers Gospel, une émission de KHHOUSE 100% Gospel qui place la musique au cœur de l'évangile. KHHOUSE est à la production, KHHOUSE est aussi à la réalisation. Je suis Joël Tiangabanza, du présentateur Juté à la présentation de cette émission. Une fois de plus, nous vous disons bienvenue chers tous. Surtout merci infiniment de nous rejoindre sur KHTV. Et pour ce premier numéro de votre émission, parce que c'est votre émission Univers Gospel, nous allons parler de KHHOUSE, nous allons aussi parler de Youth Gospel Talent, YGT en sigle, mais aussi nous allons parler du label de KHHOUSE, donc du label musical de KHHOUSE. Mais avant tout, découvrons l'invité du week-end.
Confident, moi je n'aurai aucun regret de te dire, Seigneur, pour la vie.
Bienvenue à Kilimali. That's your name?
Yeah, that's my name.
Ok. Donc, la première rubrique sera normalement l'identité de l'invité du week-end. Donc, dans cette rubrique, tu vas nous parler de ton nom, de ce que tu fais. So you're going to talk about your names,
Yes.
You're going to talk about your marital status, you're going to talk about your nationality, and a few other things that describe you. So, who are you?
Okay, my name is Akilimali Lukambo. As you've heard, that's my name,
Okay.
and
That's your name, Akilimali
that's my name,
Lukambo.
Akilimali Lukambo.
So what do you do
For a living?
for a living exactly?
Now, for a living, I still do music. Music is what pays me.
Okay. So what
Actually.
about your marital status? Are you single or married?
Yeah, exactly. I'm single.
You're still single?
Yeah.
Searching or not searching?
I'm not searching yet.
You're not searching.
Yeah.
What about, your level of education?
My level of education, it's quite complicating, but I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Okay.
Get me scared.
I've spoken about something in my introduction. I've talked of YGT, Youth Gospel Talents, and you were the winner of that first season of that prestigious competition. So I wanted to know, I wanted you to tell us about the whole experience about KHHOUSE. How did you know about KHHOUSE to now discover that great competition? How was it, all in all?
Okay. First of all, I heard about that competition from my mother, Aline Mary Rajabu. She's the one who called me from the camp Nakivale.
Okay.
It's known, it's in Yero district. I don't know, quite people don't know that place where it is. And actually, that's when I came. Like in brief, that's when I came. And when I came, I was just determined about the competition. I was like, okay, I'm gonna kick it in, and I'm just gonna keep on by the competition. And it was quite hard in the beginning.
So it means that you knew about the competition before you get to know about KHHOUSE.
Exactly.
All right.
And so it was really, at the beginning, it was really so freaking out, and really, there was so many talented people that challenged me. Like I was like, okay, am I gonna make it through it? But I was just determined, and I knew what I wanted, and that's all I can say. My experience is that I've experienced a lot. That when we lose, we win, and when we win, we win.
So when you started, did you come like a loser or you came like a winner? Did you know that since the start, the very start, that you were going to win the competition?
Okay, yeah, actually, because of my mom and my family who support me and is there for me. Actually, they told me that you're gonna make it. We trust in you, and I also trust in my talent. I know that I can sing good, although it's not that good.
So was that journey somehow bulky, and how was it? The whole journey. From the first prime to the second to the third until the final. Until you just went to now win the competition. How was that journey?
Oh my God, that was so frightening. And when I started, if you can rewatch my first performance, it was really not really quite good. My voice was cracking. I couldn't believe that my voice was cracking. And so
what was exactly the problem? You fear, or you were fearing
Actually,
the
yeah.
competition, or just that's the way you are, or I don't know.
Okay, one thing that I can just advise other people about that, it was fear actually, but fearing is not bad. When you fear about what you're gonna do, it means that you care about it.
Yeah,
it means that you care about what you're gonna do, and so you really want to give the best of you. But don't let just your fear cover you up. And so I let my fear cover me up, and that was really frightening.
So let's talk about the final. I mean, the day of the great final.
Yeah. The day
So
of the great
how did
final.
that day start?
That day was really my very cool day. I wasn't afraid at all, and oh my God, I don't know how to explain that, but every other performances, I was really so afraid. What am I gonna do? How is it gonna be like? But at the finals, I was really so cool with it. I was really free. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give my best of me, no matter what it's gonna be like. But I'm just gonna give the best of me. That's what matters.
So I mean, how was now that organization in all? If it's like rating that competition.
If it's 10, then I rate it 10 out of 10.
Out of 10, 10 out of 10. Why is it 10 out of 10?
Because that was really the very first competition that was really so true and frank with people.
All right.
If there is not this, there is not this. You won't see it.
There was no bribery.
No.
No talking with judges.
No.
Within a room, then
No,
they give you just
fraud.
pray like that.
No fraud actually. So that was the first competition, because I've ever participated in 5 competitions so far.
All right.
And I've ever won 3. This is the third one.
This is the third one.
Yeah.
But this was the realest one.
The very real one.
Okay.
Actually, whereby you feel like there's not be corruption.
All right.
Something like that. It was all in all true.
Okay. We said
And
also that
one thing, it was also spiritual actually. And I experienced that. If you can see my final performance, oh my God, I fell on my knees. I was like, let me.
You prayed a lot.
Yeah, it was so spiritual as well. That was so beautiful.
So with you, Brother Moses Akilimali, I said that we're going to talk about KHHOUSE. We're going to also talk about Youth Gospel Talents, but also that label of KHHOUSE, the music label actually of KHHOUSE. We've been discussing about your journey in that Youth Gospel Talents. And you were the winner of that season, and actually you are working under KHHOUSE management. So the question is, as everybody knows that currently you are working under KHHOUSE management. So, which is gorgeous. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
But can you please tell us about your artist profile? I mean, let me shed some light on that question for you to get it right, so that you can give us a good answer. I mean, that's artist profile in terms of needs and aspirations. What are your needs and what are your aspirations while working under KH's management?
Well, I have only the very biggest aspiration that I want to achieve, and I've been trying all along, but it was a little bit quite hard. But it seems like here under KHHOUSE, I'm gonna really reach out the stars.
All right.
You get that?
Reach for the moon. I mean, to achieve your purposes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So my need is to study production.
That is under
KHHOUSE.
All right, production.
That's my very first need.
All right.
And yeah, my aspiration, of course, is to achieve, to be a very biggest producer around the world.
One of the greatest
I want to be like my role model.
Who's your role model?
Jonathan McCreanotes. He doesn't know me at all.
From which country?
He's from America. He doesn't know me, but I love what he does,
All
and
right.
he's a very biggest inspiration to me.
All right.
So I really enjoy that, and I love that. I want to become like him because he has ever produced so many songs and written so many songs, and so I want to be like him. So one thing which is left is just starting production.
Yeah. Anyway, you will be working with KH in many ways.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know before we get any further, what is the appreciation do you offer to KH House for each and everything they are doing for you from day one? I mean the casting.
All right.
When you came to the casting, then you entered the competition, you won it. Now you are under that KH House's management. So I want you to give a kind of appreciation to KH.
All right, that's good. I say a very big thank to KHHOUSE. I remember the day one when I went to the auditions.
Yeah.
I had no transport to take me back home, but one of the members from KHHOUSE gave me the transportation to take me back home, and that was the first thing that really was like an emblem. It was like an emblem to my heart. Like it never get erased. And so I love that, and I thank KHHOUSE for really being so true with us. It's not only because I won the competition, but it's because every single thing could prove it that they were really so true about what they've been doing. And I thank also all the management, everything that they're doing to us as youth. I know it's not only me, but so many out there that are gonna really enjoy this.
You turn to be, more appreciative. But let us be honest. Only the truth is going to be spoken here.
Yeah.
How is KH handling you guys? All the guys who are currently working under KH's management. How is he going, like?
Well, it's really, really amazing. Like this is my first time being under label, my very first time, and I'm enjoying it. I thought maybe being under a label, you must be like, threatened by some stuff, but this is really quite free, and everything is going pure and well. And one thing that I like is that we're not just working artificial, but we're also working our spiritual aspect, and that's the very most beautiful thing that I really admire about
because
KHHOUSE.
of course the more reason behind KH is not only pushing talent, because we didn't even talk about the mission of KH, which is to support the gospel artists, to help them achieve the goals. I don't know, in so many things, but of course, I heard also that there is a tower now. After the competition is a tower. After being under KH's management, you are now going for the tower. So what's the whole plan? Tell us about the whole plan. Where are you going? When? The dates, if are they out?
You saying a tower isn't?
No, a tower.
Tower. I don't understand.
You're going for the tower. You move.
Tour.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're touring.
All right.
Yeah, you're going for the tour.
A tour. Okay.
You get it right.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually, it's quite amazing because I've never really traveled. In doing music, this is my very first time, and I'm gonna enjoy that actually, because it's gonna be a very big experience. Because I know that I'm not gonna stop from here. I'm going to do so many stuff, but this is the very beginning, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. So I wanted us to tell us about the whole tour.
The whole tour.
You are starting where to end where?
We are starting from Nakivale, where I came from actually.
Right. You're from Nakivale.
Yeah,
right.
Where I heard from the competition. It's gonna be in Kampala. So we're gonna start in Nakivale, and then we're gonna end up in Durba. I've never reached in Durba, but Bukavu, I've ever.
But also in Bukavu.
Yeah, but Durba, I've never. And so I love that I'm gonna discover so many places.
And so what can be also the most reason behind that touring? Why do you want to tour, to go all over the world?
Yeah, the very most reason is that beyond being artists, we are servants of God.
All right.
And so God sent us to really spread the word, spread the gospel. And so that's the very first reason we are not doing business.
No, it's not business.
But it's doing the work of God. And under doing the work of God, when something is being called a work, then there must be a salary in there. So this is the work, and then we're gonna get our salary, but in a very good way, not in a fraud. Like, so we are going just for a very main reason to spread the gospel.
All right, so let's now talk about the label, the music label of KHHOUSE. How many are you so far under that management?
Yeah, so far we are 4.
You are 4?
Yeah.
Is there any plan of adding more artists, or only the 4 of you will be just part of the team?
Exactly, but we haven't talked about yet, but we know that it's not going to be the end. Like, we still need to support more and more people. Yeah.
And how is the relationships between you guys under that management? Are you living like brothers and sisters, or is it a competition? Are you competing there? I don't know. It's going to be like a teamwork.
Yeah, it's
where you have your fallacies, and someone else has to come and build you up. Then you can also build up somebody. How is it gonna be?
Yeah, like, we're not in a rivalry. It's a work of God, first of all. And so we who are in Christ, we have to make a difference.
Okay.
And those who are in the Word. So we don't really need to work like of the Word. So we are brothers and sisters in Christ. And yes, briefly, that's it.
That is so amazing. So I've said that we're gonna talk about KHHOUSE. We're gonna talk about GT. We're going to talk about the label music of KHHOUSE, but there is a question that is coming on my mind, and I wanted to ask you, when did you start the music career?
The music career? I started singing in 2018. But nobody ever believes that.
Sure.
They be like, no.
That is just recently.
You got a nice voice, and no, you can sing like that. But yeah, that's it, because my father was really pushing me harder to go to church, but I was a footballer since my childhood.
You used to play football before becoming a singer.
I used to play number 10, my brother.
So how did you shift from football to singing?
Yeah, that was quite good, because we wanted to surprise my dad, me and my sister, my older sister. We wanted to surprise my dad in church, because dad was like, you have to sing, you have a nice voice. But I was like, no, I'm a football player and this is what I love. But one day we were like, okay, let's do this for our dad. And so when we went to the church, we sang there, and people were like, oh my God.
These people can sing.
We can sing. And from that day, they'd be like, you're going to start singing. It was in 2018.
And of course, as you are talking about your family, I'd like to ask you, when you told them that you are going to sign to be working under KH label, what did they say? Did they support you, or they doubted? Did they ask you many questions? How did it go?
Okay, as I said, these things were really so true. Because my dad and my mom, they have ever experienced this, like me being in a competition and it ends up being coward. And so yeah, actually they supported it, and they'll be like, yeah, you have to let your star shine.
You have to let your star shine. So, okay, brother Amos, but why did you use Akilimali Lukambo instead of Amos? People call you Amos. I don't know. Can you please explain us?
Yeah, Amos is my stage name, and
Akilimali
Lukambo is the name that my father gave me. Right. Akilimali Lukambo.
So why did you prefer in the competition to use Akilimali Lukambo instead of using Amos?
Yeah, I don't know why that feeling came up, but maybe it's because I wanted to show the people who I am, or the true me.
All right.
Because the competition was so true, and so yeah, I wanted to show the true me as well.
So after the competition, will people keep on calling you Akilimali Lukambo or Amos?
Not bad if you call you call me Akilimali Lukambo, but my name that I use to my social media handles it's Amos.
Now we shall go to the very last question, and here I want us to talk about your EP. The EP that you are going to release anytime from now under KH's management. So how is how are you preparing it, the writing and everything? Is there anybody helping you in writing, giving you ideas, or it's you alone working under that project?
Okay, it's me alone. So far, yeah, I've not reached those levels like having a co-writer, but I wish that I had one because my idea is not enough. Look, I need others' ideas. But right now, I work on my music alone because, as you said, that I play keyboard, right? I work on the music alone, writing alone, and flows alone, everything.
So the EP is gonna be any time from now out.
Yeah.
We shall be waiting for it. Man, we appreciate. It's been a pleasure really to welcome you here in Univers Gospel.
Yeah, don't forget to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, and most like, and you enjoy the music which are there.
But also they don't have to forget also to go to KHHOUSE TV, the YouTube channel of KHHOUSE TV. We are also on Instagram, on Twitter.
Yes.
So on all those platforms we are there. So you just write KHHOUSE TV, you're gonna know more about ours. Thanks for watching us. Salut chers tous, bonne arrivée dans Univers Gospel, une émission de KHHOUSE 100% Gospel qui place la musique au cœur de l'évangile. KHHOUSE est à la production, KHHOUSE est à la réalisation. Je suis Joël Tianga-Banza, du présentateur JT à la présentation de cette émission. Une fois de plus, chers tous, nous vous disons merci infiniment de nous rejoindre sur KHHOUSE TV. Et ensemble, mesdames et messieurs, nous allons pour commencer dans ce numéro découvrir l'invité du week-end. Il est chanteur. Il est rappeur, il fait du RAP au sens propre du terme. Découvrons ensemble l'artiste Lukusa Kalala. Bienvenue Kalala Lukusa. You're most welcome, brother.
Thank you so much.
So how are you doing?
I'm really doing cool.
And how are you feeling today?
I'm really feeling great.
Yeah, it's really a pleasure to welcome you in Univers Gospel.
Thank you.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about KHHOUSE. We shall also together talk about youth gospel talent, but also we're going to talk about the music label of KHHOUSE, which we know currently that you are working under KHHOUSE label. So tell us, how did you know about KHHOUSE?
Yeah, I came to know about KHHOUSE. You know, I'm this kind of guy who walks a lot, and I just saw it somewhere and somebody got me interested in it and was like, man.
Sorry, what did that person tell you exactly?
Yeah,
what did he say KH is about?
Yeah, he told me that there is a competition which is coming out and which is going to be organized by KHHOUSE. Okay. And I was like, what is that? KHHOUSE, I've never heard of it. Okay. And I was like, okay, let me first try and check it out. That's how I came, and I got interested in it, and I came to know KHHOUSE.
So did they tell you about the mission of KHHOUSE, or they just told you about the competition?
They never told me. They never told me the job.
Held by KHHOUSE.
Yeah, they just told me the competition.
About the competition. So I would like to tell people that KHHOUSE is that platform which is helping artists to improve their talent. I hope that you know already.
Yeah.
So let us talk now about YGT, Youth Gospel Talent. How was the whole journey? Tell us about that experience of.
Man, this is my first time I've been performing all alone. Right. And when I came to know that it's a single, competition, I was afraid at first. Yeah, I was really afraid.
That feeling of fear.
Yeah, of fear.
All right.
I didn't believe in myself at first.
So right.
Yeah. Yeah, remember I'm used in a group, so I was like, I'm just using my group. He comes to sing, then I come next. That's how I am.
And especially that KH was bringing you to the eyes of the world.
Yeah,
like say that in a way.
All right, for me, I always say that KHHOUSE has been an eye-opener to me.
All right.
They've opened my eyes, really.
All right.
Yeah, the competition was really good from the beginning, from the casting, the exhibition, up to the final. Man, it was really cool.
Let's talk about the casting. Were there some of the hardships you met, or everything was just moving smoothly?
Yeah, according to me, I really worked hard because I came to the competition. I had already done format without singing.
All right.
Then
So you had to get back into it.
yeah, I had to get back into it. So I really worked hard. I put in my work, time, writing, up to when we came to the casting. I really did great. I passed exhibition, man. I didn't know that I could really do something nice like that.
All right. Tell us about what you liked about the whole competition and what you disliked.
All right. I really didn't have any dislike in the competition. I
So
really
meaning
loved
that you liked everything.
I liked everything.
Everything
I really
was
loved.
flawless.
It was
Very
really
perfect.
smoothly, like
Really?
cool.
Oh, come on, man. I heard people calling you "It's Over." How did people come up with that name? It's over. It's over. It's no longer Mr. Lukusa Lukusa Lukambo. Sorry. How
All
did
right.
people come up with that name?
Yeah,
It's over.
It's over. Like the way it came. Remember, we used to practice. Then when I read the Bible, when Jesus died and when he was on the cross,
Yeah.
he said it's over.
It's
like
over.
it's over for me. Like there is no more condemnation.
All right.
Yeah. Then he said it's over.
Yeah.
I came up with that. I used to when I finished singing, I'd be like it's over.
It means that you inspire people to be calling you "It's over."
All right. I didn't know. I didn't know how that they will be calling me "It's over," but I just heard people calling me "It's over," and I was really surprised with that. Yeah.
Tell us about now the final day of the competition. Were you expecting to be the winner, or you came just what is gonna be, let it be?
All right. I'm gonna be like open on this one. Nobody has ever gone to the finals and not expecting to be the winner.
Okay.
Yes, I really won. By the way, I won.
Yes, of
According to
course.
me, I won.
Yeah.
I won, even though I was not on the first place, but I won.
You were the third.
Yeah, I was
if
the
my
third.
mind reminds me well.
Yes, but I won according to me because
Alright.
we came a long way from where we started from.
Yeah, right.
We were a lot of people. If I remember well, we were like more than 24 people.
Yeah, more
Then
than
me
that.
being the third in those 24 people,
Yeah.
it means I'd already worked
You
so
won.
hard.
Yeah,
I won.
Give you the credit.
I won.
So anyway, let's talk about now you now under KHHOUSE management. How did it come?
I was really not expecting that.
They gave you a call?
Yeah, they gave
or-
me a call. It was a night call, and I was about to sleep, and I received a call. They were like, "Man, you're also being signed at the KHHOUSE," and I don't know how I slept that day.
What was your first feeling, man, when they called you and they told you that currently you'll be working under KHHOUSE's management?
Man, they called me, and I was about to sleep, laying down my bed, and when I received the call, they were like, "You are also being signed on the KHHOUSE."
Wow.
I was like, Jesus.
Jesus.
I jumped over the bed. I sang.
That was the first feeling.
That was my first feeling.
All right.
I really jumped, and I was like, Jesus, this is crazy. Like, I was not expecting this. I was like, after the competition, now let's struggle now.
All right.
Let's struggle again.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. The truth is that you are currently working under KH's management. I would like you to tell us about your needs and aspirations as well.
Yeah, like according to me, I love KHHOUSE.
Alright.
KHHOUSE is the way I've said. KHHOUSE has been an eye opener to me.
Alright.
And if we work the way we've been working in the competition, we're really gonna do something which is called honey.
Okay.
You know when I'm
That's
talking
gonna
about.
be-
Yeah, you know when I'm talking about honey, it means that we're gonna
So
talk.
what do you think? What do you say that if we work the way we used to work in the competition, do you expecting anything to change anytime soon?
I
or
really
the
do.
management to be a little bit different, to improve?
Yeah,
Or I don't know.
I really do, because I don't think that they will handle me the way they used to handle me in the competition. By then,
Is it gonna be much better than that, or it's gonna be worse?
it's gonna be much better
Much
than that.
better than that. You believe in that?
I believe in
Why
that.
do you believe in that?
I really believe in that because I've never been in such a competition in Kampala,
surely.
or in Uganda. I've
So
never.
how is KH handling you guys?
KHHOUSE is giving us care.
Care.
It is looking after us.
Really?
I can say.
Like a real parent.
Like, yeah, you know, I can say like a real. That's why I said KHHOUSE has been an eye opener to me.
Yes,
I don't know how to the others, but to me it has been an eye opener.
So where do you see yourself after 5 years? I mean, in 5 years to come, under this management of KHHOUSE, where do you see yourself?
Man, after 5 years, I'm seeing myself being an international artist. I don't want to be national, you know.
In the national level.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be that. And I believe in the God that I'm serving right now.
From the ground to the sky.
To the sky, man. The sky is the limit.
It's the limit.
It is the limit.
Probably.
And I believe with God, we're gonna do something nice.
Okay. Did you know that the mission of KHHOUSE is not only helping us artists, I mean, to improve their careers and whatever, but also the mission is to spread the gospel. So, are you sure that your music will change people's, I mean, beliefs and wherever? Is it truly a way of spreading the gospel as well? How do people, I mean, receive the messages? Because you do rap?
I do rap.
Probably, and it is a kind of music a lot of people don't listen to. But what will you do to attract people and let your music inspire, but also bring change into the world?
All right, thank you. Like, first of all, I'm an evangelist.
Yeah,
I do
sure.
evangelism.
Okay.
And that is my mission.
Okay.
That's my call. I received that call.
All right.
I'm an evangelist. So I do rap, and at first it was really not liked by people. But as we grew up, it went on growing in us also.
Okay.
And people came to know that there is also rap in gospel.
So does it touch hearts as well?
It's really touched hearts. Even though many people enjoys it, but I believe it changes also.
Sure.
Yeah, like I'm not showing off, but I've attracted a lot of youth. They come to me and they be like, man, I want to be like you. You serve God, and you know, I want to serve the same way you're doing.
Right.
You're doing great, and
right.
I be like, Jesus, you're great.
All right. So when it comes to writing, do you read the Bible before you write, or it just comes like that? You just maybe say some word and inspiration starts flowing.
Like, according to me, as a gospel artist, where we have to get the inspiration from is the Bible.
The Bible.
Yeah, that's where we get words that we spread to people.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's from the Bible. Okay, Morris is really amazing, and let's now talk about that touring. You are going for a tour with our KHHOUSE. How is the whole plan?
Man, I'm feeling great. I'm really feeling great. This is my first time I'm going to walk around, also to move in cities, and you know, on the music, like you know, going back to my country. That's been 8 years now, and I've never been in Bukavu.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time.
It's gonna be my first time in Bukavu.
Where else?
It's gonna be my first time in Akivale. It's gonna be my first time in Durba. Like all those places.
You are going not only to discover all the places, but also to preach the gospel.
Yeah.
So are you ready to really accomplish this mission?
I hope you're watching us on this channel,
yes,
and
of course,
you're gonna enjoy it. You're really gonna enjoy it.
People are going to enjoy it. That is a promise.
That is a promise. I promise you. I promise you guys.
So are you sure you're gonna keep the promise?
I keep it. I'm a man who keeps the promise.
Okay.
Yes,
have you already started with practices? Are you already rehearsing, or?
Not yet, but
that is a secret you can tell people.
Yeah, not yet. I won't tell that to people right now. Not yet.
All right,
yeah.
That is very good. And I've seen some posts. Yeah, posters. I mean, about the second season.
Yeah.
Of Youth Gospel Talents. What can you tell some other people like maybe to join that second season?
Wow, man. If you're out there and you want to join this, do not hesitate.
All right.
This is the chance. This is the time now, man. Work hard.
All right.
It is not a joke out there.
All right.
If you really want to be the winner, you better walk like Moses.
All right.
You better walk like Sarah, you better walk like Kalala, you better walk like many people out there, man. We were not doing jokes.
This is
I'm
amazing.
telling you.
This is amazing.
I'm telling
It's
you.
been a pleasure, man, to receive you in Univers Gospel. Yeah, Univers Gospel is that, within this, we talk about artists. We talk about gospel artists and so many people. So the pleasure was ours to receive you in this Univers Gospel.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate you receiving me on this platform. It's my pleasure.
Voilà. Surtout ça, nous sommes presque à la fin de cette émission et nous vous disons infiniment merci. Merci à tous les internautes, vous qui étiez connectés, vous qui nous suivez de partout dans le monde. Vous savez, Univers Gospel, c'est une émission qui a pour mission, mesdames et messieurs, de vous faire connaître vos artistes et surtout les artistes qui sont dans les gospels. Merci à tout le monde qui était connecté. Merci, je ne sais pas, vous êtes nombreux, donc nous apprécions juste. Merci infiniment. C'était notre premier numéro de Univers Gospel. Nous espérons infiniment vous retrouver. Nous espérons vous retrouver lors de notre deuxième numéro pour continuer avec nos émissions.